Look at this hair color. It truly amazes me.
Yeah.
These two evil villains. Don't nobody cook around here. She trying to talk to her about being a wife. Man, we haven't seen you cook either. Okay? Y'all always eating out of styrofoam containers, plastic containers. Y'all don't do nothing. So why ain't nobody in that kitchen? I'm so confused.
Your great grandfather, by the way.
Is that where that comes from?
And you just wait until he gets in the sun, then there'll be streaks of blonde in there too.
He is the cutest cutie. Can't lie, he gets me through this time. Really, family is all that's holding me together.
That's all you need, sweetheart. And speaking of that, I was thinking about what we talked about yesterday. Confidence has to be your watchword. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? You've got to be able to know that a man's mind will go here and there and everywhere, but you've got to be his rock. You walking in confidence is going to give Anthony the confidence to see that you're not going to abandon him.
I'm not gonna lie, this whole situation has me very scared.
Well,
Very, very scared.
fear and faith are really just polar opposites. If you fear something, you attract that to you. If you have faith in something, although it may look like there's no way that it can happen, it will prevail.
That baby got a lot to say today. Lady, there's no way you are talking to this girl about faith when she's taking someone's husband. It makes no sense. How on earth do you think that's going to work? First of all, that man don't want her. He does not want her at all. And second of all, you can't apply principles to a situation that never should have been. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the faith that we live by.
Yeah.
And I believe in you, and you should believe in yourself.
Thank you, Mom. I really need to hear these words because when I'm alone with my thoughts, it just becomes a lot, you know?
Well, part of that is I'm going to send you some links to Neville Goddard. He'll help you with your meditation so that you can continue to meditate on the things of God that will keep your mind set. Because
Neville Goddard never said to steal somebody's husband, ma'am.
let me give it to you this way. Faith is a currency, right? You can either spend your time thinking about all the ways that things can go wrong, or you can invest in your faith. And in that investment, what you're doing is you're allowing God to step in and make things go the way that He wants them to go. So fear is natural, but you make the decision in your mind as to where you are going to go with it. Let me tell you, when you were kids, please don't think that things were sweet in the house. It took a lot of faith to have to deal with your daddy.
Ma'am, I'm sure things weren't sweet in your house because of you and your evilness and your terrible attitude. And ain't no telling, you probably stole him from somebody else and expected life to just be perfect. But girl, no. You were the problem. We can all see that. That man seems like he's a great man, and you seem like you think you're a man and you think you want to you think you run the house or whatever. That's a good man, and you've driven him crazy. I can see it. Can't even get my words right.
Okay.
So think about go. Just go. I'm not
No, I
going
was
to
gonna say, I understand, I get it. I guess sometimes when I hear you talk about God, it's just, is God really gonna honor this?
No, Shayla, and you know that.
Well, I'm not him, but I can say this. Kai is here for a reason.
Yeah, I believe that.
And he's not a mistake. So there's a reason why you and Anthony are connected. And we'll allow the Lord to bring that forward. He didn't give you Kai as a burden. You know he's your gift. So let me give it to you this way. Think about like Michael Jordan, Chicago Bulls, right? He never complained. He never got down with his face, like his countenance was always there, even if they were down 5 points so many seconds before the buzzer, right? Mm-hmm. He kept his faith. And you know what that did for his teammates? Your teammate is Anthony. Keep your faith, keep your face.
Okay, Mom. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I really love you. I appreciate you.
You don't have a choice. I loved you first.
Shayla's mama is the devil. And Shayla, you know good and well that God is not going to bless this mess. You stealing someone's husband, you really think he's going to bless it? You guys had a baby because you started creeping. You had sex and you created a baby. That's how babies are created, by having sex, right? That's what y'all did. That doesn't mean that that was the right thing for you to do just because you went along and did it. That still was that lady's husband. And it doesn't mean that y'all gonna live happily ever after just because you had a baby. Stop listening to your crazy mama. She's crazy, okay? You know what's right and what's wrong. That's why you just asked that question. Is God gonna bless it? No, the answer is no, girl. So just stop trying to let your mama convince you that you've done the right thing, because what you have done is terrible and your karma is on its way, okay? Okay.